I wanna I wanna go back just for a sec because I'm curious about this from your perspective. So when the USHL landed Macklin Celebrini, how big was that for the league? Because for him to, he's a first overall pick, but for him to, not go to the WHL, not go play for Seattle, and be a Canadian kid that comes down and plays in the USHL, what did that do for the USHL? Did it help implement or help influence more Canadian players, you think?
Well, it's hard for me to know that.
Yeah.
Running the league at the time, I certainly know Macklin's path, and familiar with that. And I think, when you think of his time in the USHL, then he does a year of college, and I think you look at the success he has in his first year in the NHL. I think there's a direct correlation to that. And so I do, I hope players see that connection and why our path and our model of development is it's really not business focused. It's very developmental focused. And some might say, it kind of maybe it hurts our business a little bit, from the business standpoint. But I have an ownership group that sacrifices and says, okay, we're putting player development first, and I think that's really critical. And we all have things to improve on, in terms of that. But you had Adam Fantilli and Owen Power, and there's been a lot of talent, and obviously we have this unique relationship with the national team development program. No other country in the world does this, but I think to that extent it's worked, and it continues to work in terms of attracting top players, and it keeps top players in our league, and that will, as I said, I think that will continue.